Hi there, this is Chris with LaunchCode, and this is the final video in our many-to-many entity framework lesson. And so what I want to do here, as kind of forecasted in the last video, is I want to modify my application to add a view which allows me to see all the events with a given tag. So I can see all of the tags on a given event. I can't do the inverse of that. So I would like to be able to say, go into my all event tags view, and I would like to be able to have a link here on each tag name, and when I click on that link, for it to show me every single event that is tagged with that tag. So that's what we're going to do in this video. So let's go back to our code. I'll stop my application. And so the first place we're going to start is in the controller, the tag controller. We're going to create a new view for this, and it's going to be a detail view for tags, similar to our detail view for events. So I'm going to go down to the bottom here, and I'm going to make a public action result. Oops. And I'm going to call it detail. And since it's going to be a detail view similar to our event detail view, it's going to need the ID of the event that we want to, or sorry, the tag that we want to view the details for. And so once I have that ID of the given tag, I need to find all of the events with that tag. Okay, so we're going to need to query for events with a given tag. Again, when we're looking at many-to-many relationships and we have this join class here, we need to access the relationships between tag and events by querying the join class. So let's do that. Let's say list event tag and events tags, and we're going to say that we want to query the event tags DB set, and I want to look for, dot where. I want to look for event tags with a given tag ID. So I want to say tag ID equals the ID that's passed in. So this will filter my event tags collection down to only those with the given tag ID. So that'll give me only the event tags with the given ID. And since I want to access the event object or the event data associated with these, I'm going to need to make sure that I eager load those. So we'll say include the event property. We'll also want to include the tag property so we can access things like the tag name. And then we'll turn that into a list. Okay, so we've, this query here is probably one of the more complicated ones we've done, but the pieces of it are all familiar to you. Let's just walk through it really quickly. From the event tags DB set, we're going to ask for all event tag objects whose tag ID matches the ID that was passed in to our action method. We want to make sure that we eager fetch both the event and tag references off of that, because that data, sort of, for example, the event name or the tag name, those are stored in external tables. They're not stored in the event tags table, so we have to eager load those if we want them at this specific time, and then I'm going to convert that to a list. Then I can simply return that the view with event tags passed in as the model object. Okay, now let's go to create our view. So I'm going to go to view. This is going to be a tag view, so I need to put it here, and let's go to say add new file, and we're going to make a razor page and call it detail. And as I've done a couple of times, I'm going to just actually copy paste this code because there's nothing new to learn here in this. This is all stuff you've done before. So I'll copy paste it and explain it briefly. So this view, the model for this view is a list of event tags. That's what we've passed in, right? And we just want to display in a list each of the events associated with that tag. So if there's nothing in that collection, we just display a little message, say no elements with the given tag. Otherwise, we display a heading that says events tagged, and then we use the tag.name. This is why we had to eager fetch the tag reference, so we could use the name of the tag in our display here. And then I create an unordered list, and I loop over each of the event tags, and I display the names of each of those events associated with that tag. Okay, so that will do the trick of giving us just a list of all of the events associated with a given tag. I said one more thing that I wanted, which was to be able to click on a link in the tag index view and get there. So in particular, I want to be able to click on the tag name and have it take me to that detail view for this specific tag. So let's go ahead and create a link here that does that for us. So again, we're going to use these ASP helper attributes, and I want to say this is going to go to the tag controller, and the action is going to be detail, and then I need to add the ID onto it. So I say ASP route ID equals, and here I can reference tag dot ID. Okay, let's double check this. So I have the controller, ASP controller attribute will take us to the tag controller, the detail action, and it's going to take the tag ID. We're in the detail view, so this tag ID, we're in the listing view, so this tag will be one of the items of this collection of tags, and it'll put that tag ID as the ID path parameter. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's test it out. Okay, so I want to go to the all tags view. All right, I got links here. That's good. Let's just see what these links go to. If I hover over this and look at the bottom left of my browser, I see that this is going to go to the path /tag/detail/1. That corresponds to the ID of this tag, /tag/detail/2. Okay, so those links are getting generated correctly. Let's click through to the Java tag, and I see events tagged with Java code with pride. Let's see. I wonder if that's correct. To test if that's correct, I'm just going to take a peek at our database and make sure that there are no other events tagged Java. So we'll go to coding events, tables, and event tags. I'm going to need to see the ID of the Java tag too. So the ID of the Java tag is 1. So in event tags, I should have only one in the tag ID column, and I do indeed. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of testing to make sure this still works. I'm going to go to do this. I need to add maybe the Java tag to additional events. So we can go to all events, and we'll go do this one. We'll add a tag. We'll add Java. That shows up there. We'll go to all tags. Click on Java. Shows up there. Great, that looks pretty good. So yeah, that's it. So now we can view either events by tag or tags by event.